being here. What are you?
I'm excited. I love your show, and I'm so glad we get to see you every day.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, I'm loving that you love the show. I appreciate that.
Got a lot of
and you
fans.
look fantastic.
Thank you.
You look really, really great. And I saw your little baby for a second before the show started. What a gorgeous baby that is.
Thank you.
That-
I wanted you to see her before I sent her home. She had to
Yeah,
go
that makes you want one when they're like that.
she's really sweet. In fact, the first movie I ever took her to was Finding Nemo.
Really?
We call her Little Nemo because she's sort of got these big eyes, and she's real sweet. So.
She's very sweet. She's adorable, and she seems good.
She is good. I mean, I think I really lucked out. I think I wasn't sure I wanted her to live with me every day.
Yeah. And it turns out they have to, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. It's a little. It was awkward at first.
Yeah.
but now she.
When are you leaving?
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh God, they're going to be here for 18 years.
Yeah.
So it was, but now I'm used to it.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a lot of work, but you look great.
Thank you.
And you're working again and doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and it's nice because I have the kind of job that I can actually bring her on the set. And when I did my husband's show, she was able to come on the set, and it was nice for him to see her
And she
every day.
didn't cry and ruin scenes or anything?
At times I would, through run-throughs, I would hear her, and I'd be like,
yeah.
there's no crying, there's no crying.
There's no crying.
Exactly, there is no crying on the set if I'm with her. But no, and then I would send her home at the appropriate time.
Right.
By herself, but you know, she gets there okay.
Yeah.
She's good. She was born in New York. So
Right. Yeah, because there's only 2 buses from that set to your house.
Exactly.
It's one connection.
She's got to pass.
How hard can that be? I was looking at this today because we don't get the new magazines. We only get old ones.
The old ones.
And this is you on the cover of Life magazine. What year is that? 80?
I was 80, I think 86.
You were 86?
I was 86, yeah.
No, you weren't.
It was 81, I guess.
Wow.
It says there.
Look at that.
Yeah, I was on a couple of times.
The
in
most beautiful
80s.
conglomerate in the world, they called you.
Yeah, they called me a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's one of those awkward moments. There was Brooke Brings Back the Bikini. There was a bunch of, it's awkward.
You've had a wild life, haven't you? It's very interesting.
I sometimes can't believe I'm still around.
Yeah, no, but that
Do you know
really
what I mean?
is.
To have been through sort of so much of this business and to kind of still be here
And respected and working
and to still be excited by it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still so excited by the work and the desire to do more and learn more and become better and I feel like I'm just beginning each time I do something. So I feel I'm glad that I'm not completely jaded at this point.
That is good. That's
know?
a very important thing too.
And it can happen very easily.
It sure can. Once you do Blue Lagoon, there's nowhere to go. You're out on some island with a boy with a
loincloth.
I was going to call it a chamois, and that wasn't right.
I was there for you.
Yeah. I don't know what they wear on islands.
Not a lot.
So it's a car chamois, isn't it? It's a kind of like a...
It is, actually, a couple.
And you met your husband. Your husband is the producer and creator of I'm With Her.
Exactly. He's the writer and producer and creator of it.
And where did you meet him?
I actually met him. I was doing a Christmas in Washington. They do this show every year for the president, and I was hosting it, and he was one of the writers. And I actually tried fixing him up with a girlfriend of mine. I was sort of in that, I don't know, when you're not really ready to date somebody, but you want to keep them in your camp.
Right.
I think that's what I was doing, actually. Yeah. And thank God they didn't get along.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. You get them with a loser, so that then you look better that way. Yeah.
She's definitely not a loser. Right. She's lovely, but I was just thrilled that there was no chemistry between the two of them.
Well, that's cool. And you've been married how long?
3 years. 2 years. God.
Yeah.
Feels like 3 years.
You're not married, are you?
No, you found me out. Right. No, we were together 3 years before we got married. We've been married 2 years. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it's fun, and you know what? To get to work with him, people were sort of nervous about it at first because they think, but I love working with him so much. I love his writing. I respect him so much that I had no problem with it.
Oh,
you know,
well,
I mean,
good. Yeah,
of course, I forced him to write a fabulous guest spot.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it because you're guest starring on that soon, right?
Yes, it's
All right,
on.
we'll talk about that. We have to go to a commercial. We'll be right back. More Brooke Shields right after this. We're back with Brooke Shields. And we're talking about you're going to do a guest appearance on your husband's show, I'm With Her, and also on that 70s show you're doing a bunch of...
Yeah, I'm doing about 6 on that 70s show. So.
That'll be fun, too. So when is I'm With Her? When is that going to air?
It's going to be February 10th. It's this next Tuesday.
All right.
And 8:30, ABC. And I play Ivy Tyler, who's sort of an actress whose career has gone awry, let's just say. And I come back into the Alex character's life and try to co-op her life. And she feels bad for me. She gives me a part in a movie. And I think the scene that we have is the part of the movie that we're both in together, and we get into a little altercation.
All right. In a weird position.
Yes.
Catch Brooke on I'm With Her February 10th at 8:30 on ABC and on that 70s show starting in March. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Brooke, thanks so much for being here.